Let's discuss setting up a course. Here we are in the dashboard, and I'm going to go to Learning System and then Courses. So there are courses in here for an example, but I'm going to click on one that I've been making and that you've currently been enrolled in. But basically, the most important thing that I could recommend is to take some time to get organized before you get started, because this is going to be incredibly quick and easy. Just copy and paste for the most part, other than a few settings, if you just have it all ready to go. I like to just have a Word document on the side or a text edit document on the side and have it all ready to plug in. So I'll title my course, which is already titled MarketerLIVE Getting Started, and then I will probably want to go through the settings. First, the description, but let's just walk through the general settings. So this course is going to take about 3 days, but not all day, just a little bit of free time that you have. Course difficulty category, I'm going to say none, but we can add more. And if there's a video embed URL, you can post it here, or audio as well. The course outline hangs out here at the bottom the whole time, so we'll come back to that in a minute. As far as restrictions go, you can adjust restrictions on the fly from page to page, or set up the restrictions overall in this area here. So there's not going to be a prerequisite, because I want everyone to be able to take this course, and there's not going to be a capacity. The course start date becomes available is going to be Monday, the 19th. But it's never going to end, because I think that it's important that we keep this available to everybody. If there was a price or custom text or a single payment, you would fill that out here. If it was on sale with a sale price and start and finish for that sale, you can also adjust those here. So really nice just automation here. And it goes the same way with recurring. So here's the recurring payments, first payments, billing period, and frequency. So if you would like to have the frequency be once every 2 weeks or 2 days, this is how you would set it up in here. Manually add or remove students if necessary, and then manually control reviews. I would love people to be able to review this and enable the reviews. And let's say we can display 5 reviews on a page. And let's prevent multiple reviews. So I'm going to save this because it has not been published yet. And we are ready to go. Let's move on to the description. So I actually have a little document behind this screen where I've copied and pasted the text that will be used for this course. If you have your syllabus or some paperwork that you've used in the past, I'm sure this is something that you can find readily available. If for some reason this was a restricted course and you wanted to have this be the public message up top and this be for the restricted viewers when they were enabled their membership or purchased that course, that's where you would put something that might be a little more secretive or limited as far as what you want to be exposing. So here's the course outline, and this is pretty simple. Essentially what you're going to do is there's several ways to do it, but I'll show you one of the ways right now, and that's simply to add. So press add here, and you either have section, lesson, or adding an existing lesson. So this is section 1, the settings, which is the first thing you went through, and then I added a new lesson to create this lesson here. So once you add a lesson, it'll look, we'll add another section here right now, and then we'll call this sample course section. Here we go. At the very bottom now I have sample course section, and I can change this if I needed to by clicking this little gear. I can exit it, and then I'm just going to go back up here to the top, whoops, and add a new lesson. We'll attribute it to sample course section, sample lesson 1. So here at the bottom, we can now edit the content of this lesson, and it's going to pop us into a new page. This is when it would be great to just do a little description here. You can add media, so you can insert media from a URL, you can create a gallery, You can upload files. And then you can also SEO this course so that it's search engine optimized and create some settings. So if you wanted to throw a video embed in here, audio, you can do that. But that means that it's going to show up right at the top. And for me, sometimes I like to have some words at the top and then a video underneath, but it's up to you. You can assign a quiz to this section. We'll go over quizzes in a little bit, but this is where you would do it. And then you can enable restrictions. So just something to note here with restrictions, it says drip content in days. So number of days before a lesson is available after the course begins. So say you only wanted someone to be able to advance in one lesson a day or one section a day. This would be where you would restrict the lesson or the section depending on what it is. And you can enable prerequisites. So if you're not supposed to go to this before you go to another one, you can add it that way. And you can also search here at the top to make it easy. So you can see here that this says how to configure social network auto poster. And there it goes. Now you cannot take the sample course here until after you've taken that. But that's kind of silly. So now we're back to the beginning here. Then we want to save our settings and press update.